Hi, it's Omema. Welcome here. And as for today, we are going to see the sociolinguistics. I'm not that much knowledgeable, but I believe that my humble knowledge will help you and just kind of organize the knowledge in your head, and that's it. Anyway, the first thing about the sociolinguistic we are going to see is what are the elements that we have. Basically what we cover in class was the dialect versus languages, dialect type, standardization, and the concepts. I'm going to divide the video into two parts: dialects versus linguistics, dialect type, and standardization with concepts. If you are interested, I can let you those paper and the copy center so you can copy them. Anyway, so dialects versus language. What is dialect? Dialect refers to a variety of language that is characterized of a particular group, and it is spoken and not written. That means it's rarely written. It differs in terms of vocabulary, in terms of grammar and pronunciation. While language is a particular variety that is written and rarely used in the spoken form. So we see that the dialect, it is what? It is spoken and rarely used in the written form, while actually language, it is written and rarely used in the spoken form. Actually, language is a collection of dialects, if we are going to precisely define it. Another major difference between language and dialect is the mutual intelligibility. The concept of mutual intelligibility means that two speakers from two different backgrounds, two different dialects can understand each other. For example, for me as a Moroccan, I can understand Algerian people, what they say. So there is a mutual intelligibility between us. I can understand them without extraordinary effort. So as in case, dialects have this mutual intelligibility. They can understand each other. Speakers of different background can do. But in language, there is no mutual intelligibility. People who don't speak Arabic can not understand people who speak Spanish. There is not mutual intelligibility. They cannot understand each other. They have trouble to do so. Another major difference between the language and the dialect is the geographical reach. Language have a wide geographical reach most of the time, and it is spoken by many people, not like dialects. Dialects can be spoken by regional place and few people most of the time. So, as we state, there is difference in mutual intelligibility between language and dialect, and there is the wide geographical reach. Language is have a wide geographical reach, while dialect do not have a wide geographical reach. It have regional geographical reach. State as well that languages are more likely to be written, not spoken, like the dialects that are spoken and rarely used in the written form. Well, as for types of dialect, we have two: regional dialect and social dialect. For the regional dialect, it is when various linguistic differences accumulate in a particular geographical region. For example, in the case of Morocco, we have the Amazigh. It's like the case of Tarifit in the north of Morocco and Tashlhit in the south of Morocco. As for this regional dialect, it has three characteristics. The first one is phonological differences, second, lexical differences, and the third, syntactic differences. As for the phonological differences, is the difference in pronunciation of words. For example, as a case on the UK, they drop the R sound before consonant and at the end of word. For example, instead of saying farmer, they say farmer. And instead of saying father, they say father, and they drop the R. For the lexical difference, it is the difference in the word level. For example, in the UK they might say left, while actually in the US they say elevator. In the syntactic level, there is systematic syntactic differences. For example, in some area in the UK, they might say, for the sentence, John will eat and Mary will eat, they might say, John and Mary will eat. Other places in the UK, they might say, John will eat and Mary So there is syntactic difference. So now let's move to the other type, which is the social dialect. Social dialect is the socioeconomic state, religion, and racial of the person, basically. The social dialect is mostly affected by the socioeconomic state most of the time of the person. And let's take as a case of example the case of the parliament. The UK Parliament, most of the members there, they speak the RP. The RP accent are very common there. As for what we have seen until now, the type of dialect, we state that there is a regional dialect and a social dialect. The regional dialect is characterized by three differences, like there's the phonological differences, lexical differences, syntactic differences, and the social dialect includes the socioeconomic state of the people. So that's it. I will try to let you those two pictures in the description box. Hopefully you'll understand my awful handwriting. Anyway, I hope the video was beneficial, and best of luck. The part 2 will be soon. And yeah, if you like this part, don't forget to put like and share it with others. See you in part 2.